Good evening. I want to touch base in regards to your final project for the class. You have 3 parts to the assignment, and therefore you will be submitting 3 Word documents. Please do not combine them, as some students in the past have done, and I want to keep them separate and then follow the various links in your lesson folder. For the nature of your first assignment, you need to be thinking about how you plan on integrating both the biblical scripture and the 4 textbooks that you have been required to purchase and read through during the length of these 8 weeks. Now, each of the textbooks are rather unique to its own setting. I think the introductions to each of the 4 books states the purpose and the reason why they are writing. Of course, as you look at the Great Giveaway, seems to be very simplistic, simple to follow, very pastoral in its approach. And then the other 3 are very doctrinally sound, committed to looking at both the ecumenical and global concerns of the church, but then how doctrine actually, where doctrine comes from, and that would be Alistair McGrath's book. You need to focus also on the authority of the past, which I think is helpful in getting to the content of the first part of your Project A, where it talks about how culture or how tradition impacts the local doctrine of the church. Husband as well is very technical and very culturally driven as we look at husband's approach to ecclesiology. In the next video, we'll talk about Verhey and how Verhey is looking at the cultural dynamic of the church. And I'll give you my thoughts in the discussion thread as I have been observing your comments as well. And I'll try to bring it down to a more practical level where you are at as a student.